Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you all some 3 easy high ground retakes for beginners. Now if you already can do several high ground retakes, this video is probably not for you. This is for people that are just beginning with high ground retakes. These are 3 simple ones that are extremely easy to learn. So before I do get into the video, I'd really appreciate if you guys could drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Alrighty guys, so for the first high ground retake, I'm actually going to be doing this on keyboard and mouse because on my controller the cone button is not working. So I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna be showing you all how to do this on keyboard and mouse, but obviously you can do it on any platform. So how this high ground retake does start, you can just start by 90ing up basically. Alright, just go wherever you want. So once you're just in the build battle or whatever you're doing, you can basically come up here with one ramp as I just did right here. Alright, put a floor in front of you and then a cone right behind the floor, and what you want to do is edit the floor and then edit the cone. Alright, so once you have this done, you basically want to look to your right. So right where this cone is, it looks like a ramp now. You want to place a floor, or not a floor, you want to place a ramp and then a floor and then a ramp, and then you just edit right through this floor. So once you have this done, the ramp and then the floor and then the ramp, you want to go ahead and take a cone, place it above this ramp you just placed, and then you want to go ahead and take a ramp, put it basically right in front of this cone. Alright, so it should look something like this. You place the cone above this ramp and then you place a ramp right beside the cone. Alright, so once you've done that, you want to place another floor and then a stair, and you can just edit through this, and you can kind of just do the same thing and go back and forth. Like I said, this is very simple, just for beginners that are learning how to become creative warriors. Obviously, I'm not the best player at this game, but this is just a tutorial for beginners. So just do the same thing. A cone right there, ramp, floor, stair, edit, cone, ramp, floor, stair, edit, cone, ramp, floor, stair. Messed up a little bit right there, but I can just come over here, edit these two, and build up. So I mean, yeah, you can do this in a faster motion like I kind of am right here. Obviously not the best on keyboard and mouse, but I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the second high ground retake. Alrighty guys, so getting into the second high ground retake, this one is, I'd say, a bit more tricky than the other one, but they're both extremely easy to learn. Like I said, this is for beginners. So basically just go ahead and 90 up like you normally would in a build battle, and once you get to a point where you want to start the retake, again, start with a ramp like right here, just like you did with the last retake, and then place the ramp, put the floor right there and a cone behind it, just like the last one. You can edit through these. Alright, and then you want to look right above the cone that now looks like a ramp. Do the same thing, place a ramp, a floor, and another ramp. Alright, and you can edit through this. Now instead of doing what we did last time, where it's kind of just repeating, we're putting a cone right above here and then taking the cone and moving it forward into the, and then left to the cone. Alright, so there should be 3 cones in total. Alright, so once you do have that, let me go ahead and get right back up here. So once you've done that, this is kind of in a jumping motion too. Alright, so you do this and then you jump up here, place a floor, I fell, place a floor right here, and then another ramp right there. Alright, and then you can edit through here just like this, or you can just jump right above it. I messed up obviously, but what I like to do is just edit through it just like you do at the beginning, and then place a ramp, a floor, and a stair. And you can repeat that or do another retake. You can kind of combine the first retake with it, and it kind of does look clean. All right, so if you are struggling with this, what I would say is, instead of putting the cone like that, how you normally would, you can just put another ramp above it. Instead of doing cones, you can do ramps. This is how I started doing this one. It is a bit easier, and you can probably do it quicker too, but that's if you're struggling. It looks much cleaner when you do it with cones. So I mean, yeah, let's get right into the third high ground retake. Alrighty guys, so getting into the final easy high ground retake, you want to start it off with a ramp above you and then a ramp in front of you. Alright, so you're going to be building up just like I showed you in the example. You want to build up. You can go as high as you want with this, alright, with the ramp above you and in front of you. But once you actually want to start the retake, you want to make sure that there's one ramp in front of the one above you. Alright, otherwise this is not going to work. So once you basically have it like this, you can take your cone out. Now this is all in a running position, or I'm just slowing it down obviously so you guys know how to do it. So you want to take a cone, place it above you and in front of you. Alright, so it should look something like this from the side. So once you have that, you want to edit this cone right here, and then you want to place another cone right above it, and then right to the right of this cone. Alright, so to the side of the cone. Now you can do it on this way if you prefer to do it that way, but personally I like doing it this way. And this is, once you have this cone right here, this is all in a jumping position. So let me get back up here. So you want to jump and do this all at the same time. Alright, you're kind of gonna have to spam buttons a little bit right here, but you want to place a ramp right here. Alright, a ramp to the side of it. And if you want it to look a bit more clean, this is not necessary, but if you want it to be more clean, you can place a ramp, or not a ramp, a wall right above it. Alright, so, and then you can place a floor, if I can get my floor out, right there, and then a ramp, and then you would edit through all this right here. Alright, so let me show you this kind of in a faster motion, if I can do it on keyboard and mouse. And I messed up. Alright, I placed everything right there, and you just edit through. You don't need this wall right here. You can just edit through the floor and the ramp, but to make it look a bit more clean, that's basically how you do it. So, I mean, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and if this did help you, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one later.